Hello, dear ones. Peace, peace, peace. Let me move this. Hope you're all doing well today. I hadn't made a video in a few days. Just want to talk real quickly. I'll try to keep these shorter, but they're just so important, and I really enjoy it. So thank you. God bless you for listening, trying to get your health back, or even if you're not trying to get your health back. Physical body, it is just a space suit for planet Earth. Right? Take care of it, and it will take care of you, and you'll have a nice journey here. So today I want to talk about flu season, and Shmu season. It's what I say, because it's bullshit. Excuse the strong language, but that's exactly what it is. And the reason we know this is because way back in the day, they used to blame the flu on pneumococcus. They said, which is a virus, and they said all the flu is from pneumococcus. And then they found examples of influenza that didn't have pneumococcus. So now they have, non-pneumococcus influenza and pneumococcus influenza. So it's garbage, and it just doesn't exist. It's just your lymphatic system. So how does it work? Remember, we're always going to talk about the lymphatic system. It is your sewer system, because we live in duality. We can all appreciate duality. And so the two systems that run all the way through your body, there's only two that run your entire body, inside and out. That's your blood and your lymphatic system, right? Now, blood feeds the cells, right? Every cell in your body has blood running to it to give it nutrients. But we live in duality. So what cleans it, just like a little baby, you feed it, you got to clean it too. So what cleans these cells? That is your lymph system. It is a lipid-based system. If you want to know what it feels like, take your finger, stick it in your mouth. That mucosa runs through your eyeballs, up your nose, vaginally. It is everywhere. And what happens over time in areas that you are toxic, it hardens, and there's the degree to which you are ill is the degree to how thick this they call it mucoid plaque or mucus can become. So you have chronic, degenerative, acute, and subacute, right? I don't know if I said that in the right order, but basically acute, white, snot, subacute is yellow, chronic is green or brown, and degenerative is black. That's why smokers have lung cancer. They cough up black mucus because that is degenerative lymphatic fluid, and this stuff just gets packed in and packed in and packed in. If you watch Pimple Popper, Dr. Pimple Popper, you see it all the time. So the flu season, and you should know this because you don't need people sticking needles in your arm for no reason. And I get passionate about this because it's important. The physical form is important, and the genetics. People are getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker because of our food source, but also because of the chemicals we let medical doctors stick in our arm. And so, why the flu season happens is because your body always wants you to have a nice experience here. It's pretty amazing, right? So it will keep you feeling well generally, and you can walk around, eat whatever you want, and for the most part, you'll do fine. But there's a homeostatic ebb and flow that your body and your lymph system uses to keep you feeling nice. And when you get too toxic that you can't enjoy life anymore, that's when you get sick. Right, and that is when you have lymphatic fluids coming out of your nose, out of your mouth. You sneeze, pimples. It comes out a lot of ways. Toxins can come out of your body. So the flu season, all that is happening is it's getting colder. Cold is an alkaline event, right? And so basically, your body is at this happy kind of medium, and then the weather gets real cold and everything goes and shifts to a more alkaline scenario. And so because that happens, rapidly over a few, day, 2 days, you get sick, and that's just because your lymphatic system has gotten a lot of help all of a sudden from your external environment, and so it says, oh, environment's changed, things have loosened up, let's get rid of some of this shit, because that's what it is. It's toxins from your food, from the air you breathe, cosmetics, all the chemistry that's around you, and that's why it is so important to ingest good chemistry physically and emotionally through your thoughts and what you say, etc. So flu season, shmoo season, is what I always say. So I hope that helps. I have some herbs here I want to show you as well, because and talk a little bit about the herbs, because I'm discovering these things, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's less expensive than buying tea or much better for you than coffee. Ugh. Used to drink it all the time. Now I'm at like every other week, once a week maybe. I might get a chai or something, but coffee's cooked, right? And so it's very acidic. Google anything, I'll tell you that. But so today I have burdock root, plantain leaf, and cinnamon. Now cinnamon we use mainly for flavor, but these are all fantastic, and the reason we drink herbal teas, and this is important when just health and wellness, because they are within the family of chemistry. They're perfect as they are, right? For example, burdock root. Roots on any plant that's why you've seen that those time lapse are going through the earth or whatever. What are they doing? They're looking for nutrients through their little, I don't know exactly how it works, I'll be honest, but through the roots, I imagine they're kind of porous and they suck nutrients out of the earth, and that's what they're doing. They're looking for nutrients. So burdock root has a lot of these elemental minerals like magnesium, potassium, calcium, all these things that you need that maybe your body doesn't produce. Calcium your body produces, but anyway, regardless, that is why we drink herbal tea, and that's why these are so important. Always get organic. Of course, I love this brand, Mountain Rose, Oregon, maybe, I'm not sure where they're from, but they source their herbs all over the world, and they're cheap. This is I think this was a pound for 10, 11 bucks. The plantain, which I'll tell you a quick story about. Of course, it's a little less dense, so you get a bigger bag, maybe 14 bucks, and it'll last you a long time. So all you need is some herbs, French press, and a jar to drink them out of, and you're on your way. So it's a lot of fun. I love it. I love researching these. There's a great guy on YouTube named the Herb Jedi. He'll tell you all about the herbs, but one little story I want to tell about plantain is Rikki Tikki Tavi. If anybody remembers that cartoon, it was a mongoose and a snake, and they're kind of fighting back and forth. And this is an interesting story that Dr. Morse tells a lot. I'll always reference that man. He's amazing. If you haven't followed Dr. Morse on YouTube, you should. He has the truth about your lymphatic system and health and wellness, and how there's this disease garbage that we've been sold is complete malarkey. It's just, Parkinson's. It's like, no, it's just chemistry. Anyhow, we live in cause and effect. But the mongoose will get bitten. It will, if it's bitten by a snake, there's a poisonous snake, it will go find plantain, eat the plantain, run back and kill the snake. And it didn't show that in the Rikki Tikki Tavi cartoon, but the mongoose wins in that show, and that's because it uses the herbs which have viral fighting qualities to protect itself from the venom that it was just attacked by. So that's, I think, enough for today. I think you're all wonderful. Thank you for listening to this. If you want to follow Donation Detox, I started a YouTube channel. You can be like my 8th subscriber. That'd be great. And this is important because I have nothing to gain from this. I make my money from Airbnb. I have Airbnb properties, and that's my hustle, and I love that. But I found a lot of benefit from this, and I was going to show you fucking hairs growing back like crazy. These little guys on the front line, it's amazing. So all you got to do is get your body back on the alkaline side and start detoxing. This is a systematic, very slow, but extremely empowering and enriching process, because I know now, other than hit by a bus, nothing's going to take me down. It would be unlikely, because I am trying humbly, but living a raw food, vegan lifestyle, drinking tea, yoga, which maybe I'll do another video about yoga and why that's important to move your lymphatic system. Your heart has a pump, your lymphatic system doesn't. So it's important to stretch and move those things. But anyhow, thanks so much, dear ones. Peace be with you. God bless you, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.